Hi kids, what's up? Today I have another project that I'm going to do. Today I already flush with a new, brake fluid, the clutch reservoir and the clutch line, the clutch. But it seems like the clutch is a little bit hard in the pull. So I did took off two springs on the clutch plate here, and it made it a little bit easier. But I just came across to this sleeve here, which is supposed to give you a little better, not better feel, but a better throw here, meaning like a less force to pull. And right now it's better than what it was earlier with the 6 springs over there. And I bleeded the system, but I'm gonna change that up. So since I'm gonna do that, so I'm gonna show you the process how to bleed the clutch line. Okay, so I already have here in order to take off the fluid, and my wrench here is 5/16, or you can use a bigger nut here, which is a 12. And then up here you can use an 11 millimeter, but I don't have an 11 millimeter wrench, so I'm putting a 7/16. And it's a little loose, but it still gives me the right, 12 is too big and 10 is too small. Alright, so I'm just going to show you how that's done. Okay. First, I'm going to just open the upper cup. Put it on the side. Put it here in my seat. Okay. Pumping some, so you can get the put them a little bit pumped. And now just lightly open it. You can see my little hose opens up, and there it goes. See, the liquid is coming out there. Now the pump. And another pump. Another pump. Another pump. Until it starts coming out into your reservoir like that, onto your catch pocket. Pretty easy. It's empty here. Here there's no more play, see? All that thing is coming out. Once you do that, all the liquid is out. Next thing you do is just grab your hose, pick it up so it doesn't keep leaking. Close the valve, right? And then just grab it like this and let the rest fall into it, like so. You can always put some paper towels or newspaper at the bottom so it doesn't mess up your floor. But I have a concrete floor here, and I always put sand and whatever and then blow it, and then I wash it, so I don't care. Alright, so after I did this, I put my little hose on the side, Next thing is 12 millimeter bolt here. Loosen it up, and then 5 millimeter here, and a 5 millimeter. I kinda have to remove the shift lever here so I get better access. Say hi. Alright, let me get to it. Yes, you can watch the fear, the walkie. This kid loves the Walking Dead series, which I do too. So, taking that out, right? Take this on the side. Alright. Down the side. Yep. Now this. And just pull it up, like so. This here on the side. You can pull the rod if you want. To clean and put some grease in here on the front part of the rod. There is a seal just behind that hole, so you need to pull this with a little pressure, but it won't damage anything. I already did it when I was putting I was cleaning up. I was putting my case cover, my case protector here, so I don't have to do that. So as you see, it's clean already. But if you're doing this, you definitely want to do that. Okay, take it out the whole rod and clean it, and then grease this from this part here, all this here. All right. Okay. Next thing. on this will be okay. This thing comes like this. See that? There is a seal. There is a kind of like a seal there, and you leave it in place, and you just put this cover over. Like that. Right. Now you're gonna put the bolts. So all get there nice. Let them sit first before you torque them. Now you torque it. Just hand tight and like, you know, that's it. That's what to be enough. Next thing is the bleeder, right? So first you put one of the washers here, like so. Then you put the bleeder on top, then another washer on the bottom of the hose. Make sure the rounded part of the washer goes underneath, right? And then you just screw it in. All right, so there you go. Washer, hose, washer, and then the goes there. I think this nut is going to be, I think, bigger than 12 millimeters. Probably it's going to be a 14, and this one is probably at 8. Let's see. You know, so this one doesn't fit now. So those two won't work. Let's try the 14. There you go. And this one, it's 3/8. No, so it's an 8. Alright. Okay, so the other one is a 9 millimeter. So the bottom one is 14, and the upper is a 9 millimeter. Okay. All right. Let me tighten that up. Okay. So that thing is nice and tight. So the next thing is to put fluid on the reservoir and start bleeding. So you fill that up to top. Alright. First thing you're gonna do here is you're gonna pump this a little bit, a few times. Just give it a little few pumps there. Give it short ones there. Alright. Then just hold here in and open the valve here. Get some air in. Pump it in 2 times. Close it a few times. Again. Close. You can hear the vacuum in. You can see it working, you see it's slowing it itself. See there? See how some popping up? You want to pump up a few more times. See how many bubbles are coming out. At the same time, you don't want to let that go all the way down. Okay? Okay, let's close the valve. Alright. Let's put more. More fluid there. Okay. Open the valve. See how it's coming down. You want to pump slowly, not so hard. So that one is almost away, almost empty. So close the valve again. Alright. Let's fill this thing over again. Okay, so now we know it's coming up very little bubble, right? Want to pump this thing here, the master. I'm already feeling at least slight pressure on it, not like at the beginning when it was empty. Slight pressure. So just open this here. Close the valve. Alright, my hose loosened up. Hold on. Little bubbles still coming. Not so much. Once you get it like this, like it's mostly liquid, little bubbles, right? Once you do that, then you bleed from the top of the master. Close the valve. Okay, close the valve. And then you're gonna come and bleed this, right? Then after you get pressure from here, then you come and do one last bleed from here. Okay, show you. Okay, so now you're gonna bleed from here, right? I have my hose there, my wrench here. You open it slowly, pump this few times, then you open. Make sure you have a rag like I have there, so I don't, if I squirt anything, it doesn't damage anything. Make sure you have a rags and paper towels and all t-shirts. Make sure it doesn't pull any in your fork tube or any in your fender or any on your paint. This thing is very messes up your finish quick. Oh yeah. Ready to feel the pressure. Ready to feel the pressure. We tend to pump this up a little bit like that. You see how the air comes out? See how the air comes out? Just touching the lever. See how the air from the bottom hose is coming out? You want to do that so you don't see any more. I already have pressure, as you can see. See? I already have pressure, so I'm already good. We're gonna put some more fluid. Taking it out to see if you can see it. So I make a few pumps, open the valve, close the valve, again pump. I already have pressure. You see I bleed my master already 2 times, and you see it's still coming out dark stuff from there. I don't know, but these masters from these Ducatis are very dirty. I don't know, but I can see, I can feel the, I don't have to put too much pressure to close the clutch now. So this sleeve made a difference already. Makes a big difference. Remember, I'm gonna have to come and bleed one more time from here too. Pump, lock, close it, keep it. Once you pump it, you go pump it 2 times and you bring it in, hold there. Then you open the valve, close the valve, not too tight, you don't want to strip the needle. Okay. Wow, big difference. You only can go here. If I had to have before, when I used to have the 6 springs, and the other one I used to have to 6, and to feel not too hard or engage the clutch. Say hi, colombiano.
Ahí está saliendo. Salgo yo ahí también, ¿no?
Claro, mano.
¿Ah?
Special guest.
Ahorita a ver.
Ahí te acabo de poner otro.
Ya lo bajo, ya lo puse.
No, ese no.
¿Está grabando?
Sí, está grabando. The other day I did this. I did the fresh fluid. You see now, if I pump the like I did before, there's no more bubbles coming out. See that? So all air is out. Okay, do me a favor, sir, hold this for me. Right there, so you can show the people. Pump 2 times. Open. Close. Oh yeah, nice. One more. I'm down here. I'm very happy with that. Alright, now we're gonna put the rag because it's going to leak through there. Okay, that's that. Now we're gonna bleed this here. Just need to do it 1 time. Yeah, so we're gonna pump here twice, then again. Pump that, 2-3 times. Hold the clever in. Open the bleeder. Clear fluid, you see? No bubbles in it. Close the valve. Pump a few more times, 2 more times. I have good pressure on top. 1 more time. As you can see, there's no air bubbles in there. That's how I know there's no more air in the system. Then close this valve 1 more time. Remember, not too tight, just tight enough. You don't want to strip the needle. And that's it. That's your bleeder. That's you bleeding the system with a change of a clutch sleeve for a Ducati 1098S. The the clutch sleeve that I have here, it was saying it was 30.5 millimeters. I read on the forums that you can go with that, you can go with a 26 or 28 millimeter. This one came out online and that was a good price, so I was like, you know what, let's just get it. So that's why I got it. Alright guys, remember this is an entertainment purpose only video. If you guys don't feel capable of doing this job, you're gonna have to take it to your certified mechanic. And if you don't have the time or tools to do it, then you're gonna have to take it to them. If not, then you can do this, take this video as a guide, and you can attempt it yourselves. It's therapy. I find it to be this therapy. Ciao.